Welcome back to my channel. I'm actually not planning at the moment, but folks have asked, let's hear some more about your life. Okay, here you go. It is Sunday, September something, 7th, and I recently purchased, so we're gonna talk and do this. Let me back it up a wee bit. We're in the laundry room. How about it? There's an original picture from my girl. It is about 10:30-ish, and I have gotten up. I have had breakfast and coffee. So have the men. They went off to disc golf. So I went for a nice walk. I did my physical therapy. Just got out of the shower, put on some lounge I'm at home clothes. And I was going in my planning room to sit down and plan when I thought the sun is on the desk funny. Look at this. This is a 4T Eddie Bauer I had gotten from Marshall's for $14.99. Can you believe my little Sophia is that big? I can't. So what I'm doing is washing up her clothes. I also bought this jacket. It's a Carter's. What I like about this one is it has a hood and pockets. It's fleece lined. My daughter and her family live in North Carolina. It's only $19.99, Carter's. So it doesn't get that cold. I suppose for North Carolinians, it gets cold. But my daughter is from Northwest Pennsylvania. So she has not yet experienced cold in the South. I hate it when they don't put that thing in correctly. I hope that's deep enough in the lining that it doesn't bother the baby. I guess I shouldn't call my granddaughter the baby anymore because she's not. The baby will be the baby. No more tags. Get in there. I also got this cute little workout outfit. Isn't it cute? It was $15. It's a Champion. I love that it's pink in this pale color. Probably Sophie will dump her beet juice on it one day, and that'll be the end of that. I had gotten her a cute little pair of light blue slacks and a little pink shirt to match. And she was wearing it one day in the car when Sarah filled her sip cup with some beet juice. It had beets and kale and apple and whatever all in it. Anyway, Sophia, the lid was messed up or something. I don't know. But she managed to dump it all over herself. I have a video of that, which was just something I had to share. And I said to my husband, you know, if any policeman was driving by and saw that baby, he would have pulled my daughter over. See, there's another one stuck in the binding. I hate that. I like it when it comes through so I can get the other side because you know that's going to irritate. It better be deep in there. Well, this has pockets too. Hopefully Sophia discovers pockets. That would be fun. And then Sarah will discover that Sophia discovered to put rocks and grass and bugs and dandelions in her pockets. Too funny. So Sophie is 2, and the winter clothes are size 4T. This is a cute little Hello Kitty jammers. Cute. Where's the tag? I must have already cut that tag off. Okay, no tag. I'm tossing the plastic hangers in the recycling. Look at this. I love this outfit. So you got a shirt, You get little corduroy shorts and this gorgeous sweater. Excuse me. This is a little bit more expensive. I don't usually spend that much on one outfit, but my thought was I loved it. Hubby loved it. These are the colors that Sarah loves best. Sarah doesn't have dark brown hair like me. Well, before it went gray. She has light brown hair like her dad. And although I think Sarah looks good as a winter, she can pull off autumn. So that's good. I think Soph, I don't know, with her olive skin, I'm not sure what she will be. I should look that up. But I know that Sarah loves this mustardy color, and my husband does too. It's okay in the fall. Otherwise, I don't much care for it. That actually looks like a skirt. Cute, huh? Did you see that's there? You will when I bring it down. So yeah, I had also bought Sarah a new pair of jammies that button down the front so she can easily just relax and open her blouse when the baby comes. Button and slip it on. It's just easier, I think, with an infant and a toddler. Easy, relaxing. I might turn that inside out to protect that. Super cute. Yeah, I just really feel like lounge clothes are the best. I didn't quite feel that way before. I also buy these. And I get the ones that are fragrance free. Sarah has eczema, so does Sophia. So I just chucked that in there. We're going to get that started. Throw away all these little dibbity dabs. All right. Laundry started. Ha-ha! Let's put the scissors away. So, what's on the agenda for today? We're having breakfast for dinner. I plan to make extra breakfast for 3 of my lunches this week. I'm having pizza for one of my lunches, some leftover pizza, and I'm also doing chicken and biscuit for my son. That's actually already made and frozen. And we had meatloaf yesterday, so one of his meatloaves is ready to go. So the sun hasn't quite shifted, but let's plan. All right, what have I got going on here? I have my Archer and Olive. Let me scooch this out of the way. My Archer and Olive Chrysanthemum B5 notebook. It's a dot grid, and I am using it as a fall journal. And this is what I've done thus far. You were here for this. And if you weren't here for this, you know what? I have something I'm going to put right there as soon as I find where I stuck it. Sure, Gail. Yesterday, I sat here and organized and pulled out all the sticker kits for fall that I intend to use. These are not all my kits, if you can believe it. This is all my Sarah Lynn art that I want to use for fall. I have some Beautiful Mess, some Exo Mama plans. Oh, there's a Christmas in there. Where is that? Here it is. I want this one. Susan from Saralyn Art has dashboards for your planner or journal. You can buy this one, which is the September, and it comes with a quote, The Girl Under the Tree. She also has the just the scene in a gazebo, which is quite pretty, but I prefer this one. So I'm thinking I'm going to put it here. So I've enjoyed this journal this week, and I'll show you what I've been up to in it. We'll do a flip through, and then we will get it ready for the coming week. My favorite thing about the dashboards that Susan has are the quotes. Can you see that pretty well? So this is the week. Here we are for Sunday. This was a Wilson Wild kit, and what I did was I sat down in some quiet moments and wrote or planned after the fact so that everything that I had done was in here. So actually today I could put in that I walked and I did PT, but I'll wait until tonight to write about whatever I would like to write about. Then each day I would write a little something. Not this day because I was tired. So here we are, ready for Sunday. Now, I like the idea of doing a week, but I'm not going to do that here. So I thought I would put a big sticker. And this is Salty Air and Sunset Skies from Coco and Fluff. And that's what I'm doing. And I got it in the washi paper. And I'm just going to lay it. The washi paper is very sticky and thin, so you might want to peel it a little more carefully than I did, like peel only part. This, I think, is a tear sheet. Wait. So this is also like a strip. I want some strips. There we go. That's good. And then I have the Salty Air kit here. I might still use a little of this. Let me open it, peel it if I can. Got a little on my finger. So I've always loved journaling. Journaling on YouTube is new for me. I've always kept a journal, even as an elementary kid. All the journals I had from the time I was like 8 and got my first like locked diary type of thing, I don't have those anymore. I did discard them right when when hubby and I were getting ready to get married. My mom and I were chit-chatting, and she's like, it's time to, put away childhood things. So I got rid of those things, which, looking back, I wish I hadn't, because I think it would have been neat to look through and see what I would have thought of myself as an adult, looking back as a kid. So here is the Salty Air kit, the standard size kit. And I am going to use these washi strips across the top. If that's ocean at the bottom, I'm going to put this across the top. Oh, I'm grabbing all kinds of paper here. Yeah, I'm going to just do it, line it up right on this top. There really isn't a right or wrong way to journal, honestly. Years ago, my journaling method was more of a burn book where I would write out my frustrations. Not that I would purposely just write frustrations, but that's what it usually ended up becoming. And I got rid of all those too. I thought, jeepers, if I died tomorrow and my family found these, they would think I was the saddest, most miserable person on the planet. And that is just not the case. Now, those were washi paper. I got the kit in her regular mat because I was curious to see. And I have to say, I am more of a regular mat kind of girl than I am a washi paper girl. But this is fine too. You know, a little bit of both. Let's see. Did not quite one. So I put it right up. I'm going to go right up to the edge. So if this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I like the weekend together. So I don't necessarily need a, let's start backwards. We're starting backwards with Sunday. And we're going to flip the journal also. And I did put it right up against the last one, right? Yeah. Let's make sure all that stuff is out of frame. It is. But you're in frame, so good. So Sunday. And then I basically put it right next to itself. Saturday. Friday. Thursday. Wednesday. These go down really nicely. I think I'm gonna Tuesday and Monday. That's kind of nice. I like that a lot. That looks good. Okay, let's also use this washi because I like it. Can I put it just below? I can. It's pretty. Yeah, so Coco and Fluff is a new to me shop, and I discovered it through my friend Billy, Sleepy Creek Plans. Let me get some numbers. I have these right on top, left over from Wilson Wild. They're green. I think they'll work. Billy was showing this artwork and I thought it was beautiful. And so I got on Coco and Fluff and I subscribed to her mystery kit. And I'm very pleased with my first order of mystery kit, as well as this order that I placed for these items. My girly works until Saturday the 13th, and then she's done and off on maternity leave. So I expect baby number 2 will arrive the 14th or 15th, maybe even the 16th. Yeah, that's good because nobody has a birthday. My father-in-law has a birthday on the 11th. Let's see. I have 1, 2, 3 todays and 1, 2, 3 to-dos. Let's do a to-do for Tuesday because Tuesday I have an appointment, so I'm taking a sick day, plus it is trash day, plus, oh, after my appointment, the plan is to come home and do things, make the best use of my day. So we'll do a to-do there. Then on the weekends, usually Friday and or Saturday, I have to-dos. So I'm going to do a Friday to-do. We're going to do this because I do laundry, etc. I'm going a little crooked. And then my Saturday to-do, I want a weekend. I'll put my Saturday to-do down here. We'll do the Saturday to-dos at the bottom. That'll be good. For the rest of it, let's do a today. I like this one. Let's put this here. And a today, so I can journal. Let's put a Wednesday at the bottom. And a today, so I can journal. And let's do a Thursday in the middle-ish, just so I don't get any weird bumps in my planner. And we'll do it today. Friday after school is always laundry day. So we'll put that here. Meal prep is always Sundays. We'll put that here. I have a little bit of washi, a flag, and an important. And let's see. I have a little weekend banner. Let's do the little weekend banner. We're going to swoosh it with the word weekend, like so. And do we have some narrow? We do. Let's use this narrow lighthouse. Perfection. I'm also going to do this books and tea down here because I like to relax on Sundays. Thursday is father-in-law's birthday. So let's put the boy. He's so cute. We'll fill him in. Might have to fix his leg. Oh my gosh, is he the cutest? Yeah, this washi, this I guess it's not washi, this style of sticker I absolutely love. That is entirely too fun. Now, do I have a birthday sticker? I don't there. However, I thought I did on the dailies. Yeah, I do, right here. Birthday. I'm going to take this birthday script. This is my father-in-law's birthday. Washi paper is a little fiddly. Note to self. And we're going to write David. He'll be 75. Okay. So we will have to wish him a happy birthday. And I think I'm also going to use one of these decos. Put a little leaf here just to kind of fill in. Yes. Okay. All right, I'm going to put this here because those are the dailies. What else do I have in this kit? I like the idea of using the habit trackers. So I'm going to take this piece of washi. I'm going to set it here and tear it. No, I'm not. This is not a tearing kit. Her paper isn't tearing. Her paper is cutting. There we go. Okay. And I want a walk habit tracker, and I want a read habit tracker. And I want words to that effect. But I'm going to put this here first. Grab my Fiskars blade. Just hold it down and tear. Nice. I know I have a walk and a read script. I just had to find them. Here's my walking. I could use a shoe. I have a little Coffee Monsters Co-Outdoor. I have my Sarah Lynn Art walk. I have my Sarah Lynn Art walk with the icon, and I have treadmill, which is not happening. So I think what I'm going to do is do my Sarah Lynn Art walk and icon on the blue because it's nice and big. So there we go. Use my code GALE25, save 25%. If you shop at Sarah Lynn Art, there's a link in the description box below. Get my fabulous fall freebie. And I want to read, and read is not in this book. Read, I believe, is in this book. It is. And I have a whole bunch. I might use this one because it's little. And I want it to fit in that space. And the rest is icons. Yeah. I'm going to take Craft Tea Planner Co. script read, which is super cute and fits perfectly. But I'm also going to take White Deer Stationery read with a cup of tea or coffee or cocoa or a latte, whatevs. I usually read in bed. I like to read in bed. I also like to read on the porch. So there we go. Read. That goes in here. It's actually called Book and Coffee if you're interested. Alrighty. Very nice. I can do meals. I mean, why not? Or no, not there. Maybe instead we could do like Happy Mail or something. Let's put the word September here. That's from Happy Planner. Let's put this little bit under here. And cut that little tiny bit off. Very good. I still have an important. I'm okay with it being a little bit out of the lines. I really am, because, you know, it's whatever. I do want to use, I love that. I do want to use these. Let's put that one here. This is beautiful. Put it up here. This one, it's not quite narrow. Here. Let's put the lighthouse here. The picture postcard. The home. Oh, I love this. And the campfire. And that's that sheet. Love it. I think I will do an important here for whatever I want to note this week. And I'm going to take this flag off this particular sheet, and that's everything. And I'm going to add a couple other flags as well. This could be like my highlights of the week. Could be anything I want it to be. I like that skinny little bit. This one's a little thicker. If that one is the same thickness, I'm going to make it, it is. I'm going to make it be like a washi right across. Perfection. That, I need a tiny little snip. There we go. Maybe I will do it this week. Here. Good. And then I think I'll take this next week, meal prep. There. Good. And what I'm left with from the kit are 2 boxes and this scene, which is actually headers or washi tape, and all these boxes, which I will use to fill in as I want this week. So perfect. Let's turn the page. And now here we are with the week. And I still have Salty Air and Sunset Skies, this, and this, and then from the monthly, I have this, and this is from Salty Air. So that's Sundays. Let's do, I really love this sticker. We're going to be smarter this time. My washer's about to buzz. See, the baby's clothes are ready. And we're gonna lay that like so. Oh my gosh, I love that. Beautiful. And let's take a piece of this washi. It's very curly and thin. I like it in that it's making me take my time. And I'm going to take this corner piece and I'm going to lay it up here. Love it. So this will actually be Monday's. Where did these go? Right here. And I don't want to hide anything under my journal. All right, so we're going to do Monday up here. This will be September 8th. Okay. And we're going to leave all of this right here because I will journal tomorrow. Which is Monday. And this will be my highlights. Fun, huh? I love it. Check out my description box below where I have a few codes for shops. And also check out Coco and Fluff. She's got some good stuff going on there. And Archer and Olive, of course. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And I will see you next time. I'm going to go put the baby's clothes in the dryer and have a glass of iced tea and edit this video. Thanks so much for joining me. Bye.